Ketchikan, Alaska. Real estate broker here, driving from one appointment to the next, as usual, trying to get everything done that I have the opportunity to get done. And I wanted to just put out a little video today and talk a little bit about real estate in Ketchikan as I'm driving through town, because it's been a while. It's been a while since I put up one of these videos, and it's been crazy here in southeast Alaska, because our inventory is down like crazy. I've been in real estate now 10 years. I have the least amount of listings I've ever had since my first 2 weeks in real estate. So if you're looking to sell and you want a good broker, please give me a call or hit me up at Providence Properties or realestateinketchikan.com. But we also have the most amount of contracts going consistently that we've ever had. So it's lots of business is still happening. Properties that are coming up on the market that are priced right and in some desirable condition are going to sell. Unfortunately, our closing timelines have increased dramatically. And if I'm being perfectly honest, I will say that plan on 90 days. To close a transaction right now. It's crazy. I think we are going to see some relief, and it is going to get a little better, my hope, the next couple months, that we will see those closing timelines drop back down. But if you are trying to buy or sell real estate right now and you don't know what's going on and you're incredibly frustrated, please know that everyone else in this transaction process is having a similar experience in one way or another. Rules are constantly changing. Parameters, COVID investor requirements are changing all the time. Luckily, I talked to an appraiser last week, and we're not seeing any changes coming on the appraisal side of things. A few years ago, we saw the restrictions on VA financing, for example, increase. As an example, for VA financing, it used to be the least restrictive loan type out there, and if you had a VA, if you qualified for a VA loan, that was one of the best types of loans that you could get. No mortgage insurance, there was no origination fee, you could get up to 100% financing, but you could only have that loan on one. Anyway, I'm not an expert in financing, and I don't want to talk like I am, but I do understand that there are different loan products out there that offer different attributes or different incentives to you as a consumer. So the important thing, if you're thinking about buying it all, is to go get pre-qualified, please. Please, it will make everybody's life easier. If you go and get pre-qualified, that banker should be able to tell you what types of loans you qualify for. Now, one of the things that I hear from buyers often is, well, I just want to, two things. Either they're willing to go and get pre-qualified, and then they go to the banker and they say, well, I want to know how much I can afford. And the banker says, well, what kind of property are you looking at buying? Or how much do you think you want to get? So there's this weird crossroads that happen where it can kind of look like, I don't know, where do you want to go? I don't know, where do you want to go? I don't know, where do you want to go? But somebody has to make a decision at some point. So it's easier for your banker to determine your eligibility or your pre-qualification status if they have an idea of the price range that you want to be in. One of the things I would suggest you do is go on to like bankrate.com or I think there's mortgagecalculator.com, and you can plug in some numbers to get some estimates of what a loan payment would be for you at a certain price point with X amount down based on a certain interest rate. As a general rule of thumb, just plan on at least $100 a month or about $100 a month for homeowners insurance. Your taxes are going to be county specific. If you're not sure what numbers to plug in there, you can kind of guess and run with them. When I say guess, what I mean is, what would it look like for you if you bought a $200,000 house versus a $300,000 house? How does that change your payment? Well, from my desk, a general rule of thumb is for every $10,000 up you go in price, it will increase your monthly payment by approximately $50 a month, $40 to $50 a month. And that was when our interest rates were running actually at about 5%. Now interest rates are running at 3 or less. And so, you know, $10,000 is probably going to be closer to about $40 a month, $35 to $40 a month if you're in that under $500,000 price range. If you want to have an idea, but you don't want to base it on your monthly payment. I just learned this recently, actually. If you go and you negotiate with a car dealership, don't ever tell them what you are comfortable with for your monthly payment. And I did this. I thought I was so smart. Real estate agent. I'm a great negotiator. I know how to get a good deal. So I go into the car dealership and we go back and forth and everything is fine. And then toward the end, I say, that's fine, but I want my payment less than $500 a month. It has to be less than $500 a month, or $400, which is 8 years ago now or so, 7 years ago. And they were like, oh, okay. And instantly, all of a sudden, I had everything I wanted, right? My payment was like, whatever, it was $3 less. I can't remember if it was I think it was $397 a month is what my payment was. So it was under the $400 that I asked them for. And I got $500 off for being a realtor and something else. Well, we get done. We sign all the paperwork. I leave with the car, make my payments. I get 4 years into my payments before I realize I paid $38,000 for this vehicle. That wasn't the negotiation that we were having. I also realized what they did to get my payment below $400 a month was they increased my loan by a year. So instead of a 5-year loan, they gave me a 6-year loan. And I did not want that. I'm glad that wasn't me getting pulled over. Oh, dang. Glad I saw those lights. Anyway, I learned my lesson. Don't tell them what you want your payment amount to be. I should have gone by the total purchase price. I never even looked at it. Once I figured we had that negotiated, and then when I told them what I wanted my payment to be and they made that happen, I didn't go back and double check. So, lesson learned. It's good to have a good experienced negotiator on your side, and when you're going in to have that negotiation process, one of the best things you can do for yourself and your agent is to get pre-qualified. Talk to your banker about the different loan types that are available out there that you can possibly qualify for. Talk to your banker about interest rates, all of your assets. You want to be honest and have good faith in your dealings with your banker 100% all of the time. You will prevent problems from happening if you do. I've got all kinds of stories. I've got another good story I'll share with you on another video about what happens if you're not upfront with your lender. It can cause some serious problems. So I encourage you to go get pre-qualified, and then I know, again, you want to say, hey, how much can I afford? How much will you loan me? Then I'm going to go look for a house. Have an idea of what you can afford. Run your numbers yourself. You are your best advocate. And even with the best agent in the world, they can't make those decisions for you. You have to be the one to be making those decisions about what you can afford and what you're willing to sacrifice or pay for the property that you're looking at purchasing. I had one other nugget I wanted to give you. Get pre-qualified. Oh, last thing. If you're going to go get pre-qualified, you have 2 weeks to do this. 2 weeks. 14 days. You want to have any draws or pulls on your credit done in that 14-day window, and what happens is it protects your credit score from dropping. So if you, for example, want to go shop lenders, then you want to go shop those lenders within the same 2-week period. Don't go pick a lender and then decide after 2.5 weeks of them not getting back to you consistently and regularly that you want to go find another lender. Do all of your bank shopping at once. It'd be really nice if you did that with your realtor too. Pick your realtor, pick your banker, and then try to stick with them, because it will make your process much easier. And all of us, we just want to fight for you and get the job done well and leave a job well done. So anyway, I'm home now. I'm gonna go get the kids, and I thank you for watching. Buyers, if you want more information or you need a good local lender, let me know. If you're looking for real estate in Ketchikan, give us a shout. Providence Properties, 907-225-7427. Today the sun was shining for a minute. It was raining also earlier. It's been a lot of rain this year already, but God is good, and the skies are clear, and be well.